she was kind of trying to do illegal activity. That's all I'm gonna say. Some illegal activity at the club, and their dad got very pissed about that. This is cool and all, but I'm not about to sit here and bum it on my brother's couch right now. I'm gonna cut her off for a little while and see if she can get it together. We're here right now with Percy and his sister Trinity. Trinity just dropped in right now, unannounced, 9 p.m. She's like, look, this is what's going on with me and dad right now. I really need your help. Basically, a little bit of a backstory is that their dad is like incredibly wealthy. She's just like, look, dad's gonna cut me off right now. Like literally all I have is like $40,000 or whatever in my bank account. It's something like that. Let me actually see. She has $35,000 in her bank account. So she's like, I need you to go over there and help me, please. Like talk to dad, give me a place to stay just for the night. Like I really need to figure this out right now. And Percy's like, well, what did you do? Because you're basically dad's favorite. So what did you do? And Trinity's like, well, I might have, done something illegal at dad's legit business. And Percy's like, really? Like basically she was kind of trying to do illegal activity. That's all I'm gonna say. Some illegal activity at the club, and their dad got very pissed about that. And he, rightfully so. She's messing up his like legitimate business. So that's kind of what's like happened here and why they're so angry right now. So that being said, Trinity is gonna have to bum it on the couch tonight because, she does not have a place to stay. Percy just being the big brother and all that, he is trying to keep the family together and just try his best to, make everybody happy. So Percy has decided that he's gonna go and try to talk with his dad tomorrow after work if he can. Just on Trinity's behalf, kind of like, look, dad, I know you're right. I know she messed up. Please don't cut her off because then she becomes my problem, and I'm trying to work on my law career so that we all don't go to jail in the future. And I know that Trinity doing this kind of goes counter to that, but I need the peace here. Okay. So that's kind of where Percy is. Percy loves to keep the peace, especially when it comes to his family. So Dick Diggory is here working on his career, working on some of his jokes. He works as a C-lister, like entertainer during the day. And he also does a podcast with Vape, sporadically whenever they can schedule it. And right now, Duane is just fast asleep. He is currently level 8 of the business career. So he is doing really well. He is really trying to reach the top of the management department. Trinity is up from her nap and feeling just super energized. She definitely is pampered, and she really just feels like, this is all going to work out because I have my brother on it, and hopefully my dad listens to my brother and I'm not completely cut off, because I'm not trying to be cut off. At least that's kind of where she's coming from. She's very much like an entrepreneur mindset, very much a hustler, go-getter, but she at the same time can be a bit rash and can be a bit like not as calculating at times. So sometimes she gets into trouble, as we can see. Trinity is having a great evening, and into the morning she basically stayed up all night and just was partying it up. Duane is like, oh, didn't even realize you were here. Hey. He's a close family friend as well, as I mentioned in their like intro episode. So they like know each other. Percy has work in a few hours, so it is time for him to get up and get going. Right now, Liberty is preparing for the worst. She is like hitting up all her friends. She's looking up apartments. She's kind of trying to make the most out of the money that she has so that she could kind of make the best next step as far as, okay, in case I am kicked out and I don't have a place and I am cut off from my dad, I really need to find a place that I can, comfortably pay a few months rent, whatever, if I have to, and kind of yet not be, she's a little bougie. She wants it to be kind of nice because she's like, this is cool and all, but I'm not about to sit here and bum it on my brother's couch right now. Like, that's not gonna happen because I am Trinity. I was about to cuss. I am freaking Trinity Gillen. Excuse me. You see this walk. You see this attitude. So that's kind of what's up with that. Trinity is super tired. She has looked and looked and looked, and she has a small list of places that she might go check out, kind of depending on how this goes. And she is gonna go ahead and get ready for the day. She's kind of feeling a bit more refreshed now that she had a nap and just kind of slept off some of that stress. And she's kind of feeling confident. She's like, you know what? Maybe I don't need Percy. Maybe I can just go talk to my dad. You know, maybe he'll listen to me now that maybe he's had time to kind of cool off too. So Trinity is here at her dad's adult club, and she is hoping to talk to him. She's really feeling like, you know what, I'm just going to ask him how his day's going and, you know, kind of gloss over the fact that he caught me doing some illegal stuff here. Or not doing illegal stuff, but authorizing it, endorsing it, co-signing it, all that stuff. So her plan is just not working. She's like, you think this is a game? You think I'm here playing games? I'm trying to do this for our family too. Like, I know the type of businesses that you have, Dad. I know that you're not squeaky clean. And why are you mad at me for, you know, trying to make some money too, for trying to follow in your footsteps? He is like, I'm not trying to hear this right now. You know that this is my legit business. You know everything about the business. Like, why would you bring this garbage here? Like, my clean place. So he's really pissed, and Liberty is like, oh my God, let me call Percy. Like, forget it. This was a terrible, terrible idea. And I probably shouldn't have done this, honestly. So that's kind of where she's at right now. And once Percy gets off, I'm gonna have him bring his ass over here to try to, why is that woman running around? So Percy's here, and he's really trying to like, hey dad, and trying to just smooth over this whole situation. But I don't think his dad is really having it, honestly. He's kind of like, yay son, yeah, that's great. However, I'm very serious about this. He's like, no one went to jail. Like, everything's fine. He's like, you and your sister think that this is just a game, but it's really not a game. Like, this is not something to play with. Like, your brother got locked up. Their brother that was locked up is actually here working in the kitchen. Kendrick. So Kendrick Gillen, I'm very serious about this. I'm not helping your sister out. I'm gonna cut her off for a little while and see if she can get it together. And maybe we can reevaluate after I see how her life's developing. So Percy's like, oh, she's gonna be like my problem though, dad. And he's like, well, you deal with it since you want to be all big and bad and be the leader of the family and all that. So Percy did not get anywhere with that, sadly. So Duane is here at work. He works in the handout building. That is Kareem Shaw's record label. What the hell? Oh, my kid is playing with it like a toy. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for that. Who is this kid? Get your child. Oh my God, he put that in his inventory. That went great. All right, babe, if you're watching this, that went great. That whole decision to put that there went great. The toy. Anyways, so basically, Duane is here at work right now. He's at handout, and he works just in the business department. So he is here super late right now, just hoping to get that promotion. He is probably going to get going soon though. It's been a really long day. And as you can see, the office is mainly empty, and he's kind of like had enough. But he's probably gonna go grab some food while he's down here. So Duane is just getting some food and kind of chatting it up with Jacqueline a little bit before he heads out. He's like, hey, what are you doing here? You know, usually Jacqueline isn't here this late, but Jacqueline's like, you know, honestly, it's been really tight since after the holidays, so I'm just trying to get some extra money in. You know, just kind of just what it's been. So Duane just had some small talk with Jacqueline, and he's gonna head on home. It is late, super late, and he's had a very, very long day, but he hopes it paid off, like, you know, that he'll get his promotion, because he really just wants to be like head of that department. He really like wants this bad. Duane is back home, and he is exhausted. He has to get up early tomorrow too and do it all over again. And Trinity is just accepting the fact that she's gonna have to struggle for a little bit, because it did not go well at all with her dad today. It just did not go well at all. And she loves her brother. She loves that she has a place to crash if she needs it, but she is very high maintenance, and she's not gonna put up with sleeping on a couch for too long. She's actually like Hey Percy, you got the couch, right? Like, it's cool that I sleep in your bed. Percy's just too sweet of a brother, so he's like, yeah, whatever, that's fine, go sleep in my bed. And she's like, yeah, I already did earlier without your permission, but thanks. So Percy can't really sleep right now, and he's just up trying to look up different places, kind of searching Craigslist, even different apartment apps, trying to see if he can find something for his sister. And he's kind of getting an idea of what the market's like right now. And he's like, you know what? I'm just going to shoot her some money. Like, this is overwhelming for me even. And I'm not even the one looking for a place right now. Because he has like 100,000. I feel like he's going to go ahead and send her like 25K. He feels like that's enough to kind of, you know, help her a little bit. So that'll give her 61,000. I think that's a good amount. So Percy definitely feels better now that he did something tangible to help. Like, he couldn't help with the dad. He couldn't help fix that situation. His dad was very adamant. So he at least is like, I can give her money. I can at least throw money at it, thankfully. So he definitely feels much better about that. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Heaven, comfort in